Hey guys, what's up? Aaron here, Question Period Canada. Winter is coming, the temperature will be dropping, prices keep going up. What are we going to do? How are we going to afford this winter? Poilievre and Trudeau have a big debate today during Question Period, and they let out all the issues, have some real hard points to make, and they try to tear each other to pieces. So it's entertaining. Let's take a peek.
Flop on the carbon tax for oil heating proved everything he said for 8 years about the tax is wrong. It's not worth the cost. He said that the tax would make people better off. He's now admitted that that's not true. He said it's about the environment, but he leaves the tax on lower emitting and more environmentally friendly natural gas. And now he's dividing Canadians based on where they live. So will he stop creating two classes of Canadians? Will he take the tax off all so Canadians can keep the heat on?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, the goal from the very beginning of our fight against climate change and the price on pollution was to put more money in people's pockets and encourage protecting the planet. And that's exactly what we've seen over the past number of years. As a step, one of the things we are targeting right now is home heating oil, which is used right across the country, primarily by lower income residences, and they pay more for home heating oil than you do for natural gas, and it's dirtier and more emitting than natural gas.
Great.
So we are going to provide free heat pumps for low-income families in provinces that are willing to participate with us and drive down emissions.
Here, here.
The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Admits that he's keeping the tax on cleaner and lower emitting natural gas. This is clearly not about environmental science, it's about political science. And that political science with him is always divide and conquer. Tear the country apart to serve his own narrow personal interest. Does he not realize that what he is doing is not just bankrupting Canadian households, 14% of whom are living with unsafe temperatures because of higher energy costs, but he's actually tearing our national unity apart.
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, what we see from the Conservatives yet again is misinformation. The price on pollution applied to natural gas does put more money back in the pockets of 8 out of 10 Canadians across the country. That is what the Leader of the Opposition refuses to recognize. When Canadians receive a climate action incentive check, that more than compensates for 8 out of 10 households across the country than what they spend on carbon price with natural gas. It doesn't apply that way. That math doesn't apply on home heating, which is why we're phasing out home heating oil by replacing them with free heat pumps for low-income Canadians.
The Leader of the Opposition.
That he continues to contradict the parliamentary budget officer who said that 60% of Canadians pay more in his carbon tax than they get back in the rebates. What now he's doing is contradicting what he said on Thursday, wherein he admitted that Canadians are made worse off on a net basis by his tax. That's why he's having to put a pause until after the election. Already, 14% of Canadians are living with unsafe temperatures in their homes. 1 in 10 have missed a heating bill in the last 12 months. Will he, before people go cold and hungry, axe the tax so that people can keep the heat on?
Home heating oil is more expensive, more emitting, more polluting, and is in households that on general are lower income and don't have the means to support it. That's why we're putting forward a program that is going to give free heat pumps installed right across the country as long as the provinces step up and partner with us the way 3 provinces already have. We know the best way to support families is to have them save thousands of dollars a year on heating. That's what they're going to be able to do with a heat pump. That's why we're delivering it right across the country as provinces step up.
natural gas is cleaner and lower emitting, and that's exactly why he's going to penalize Canadians for using it. Mr. Speaker, he says he wants to bring in a pause for some people in some places. I want to get rid of the tax for all people in all places and forever. But wait, why don't we let Canadians decide? Why doesn't the Prime Minister pause the tax across the country until Canadians go to the polls so we can have a carbon tax election and Canadians can choose his plan to quadruple the tax or my plan to axe the tax?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, it is amazing to me that after 3 failed elections in a row by the Conservatives, they still want to fight another election on denying climate change, on denying the costs of climate change. After the summer we've had, they continue to say no plan against climate change is what's good for Canadians, good for our economy, good for businesses. They are wrong, and Canadians are going to show them that once again.
Again, I'd like to thank the whips for encouraging members to please to be able to exercise a manner of self-control, especially when we're listening to somebody providing an answer. The Right Honourable Prime Minister still has 15 seconds on the clock. I'll let him continue.
Mr. Speaker, in homes across the country that heat with natural gas, the carbon price delivers more, the carbon rebate delivers more than the carbon price costs in 8 out of 10 homes across the country. That is why and how we are fighting climate change and putting more money back in people's pockets. With home heating oil that is dirty, more expensive, we're phasing it out and replacing it with free heat pumps if the provinces sign up.
So that was a pretty interesting video, guys. They really did go head to head. I don't know, carbon tax, axe the tax. Neither of those are probably the best plan. Like and subscribe. We'll be covering it. We've got lots more coming. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.